Rants that couldn't wait with the hater. Well, hello there. It's me, the hater. So, we're going to call this little discussion that you and I are going to have right now as Getting to Know Me Part 1. So,
did the listeners really want to do that, though?
They listen to this, they're going to. So, let's just you and I talk for a minute or two. I don't know where you're listening to this from. Cuddle up with your computer, your phone, whatever the hell it is you're listening to me on right now. And let you and I have a little chat. First off, I am a Canadian. A proud Canadian. I have been on this earth now 49 years. I love comic books. I love Batman. One of my first earliest memories is of Batman. And then I have to put a shout out to him, God rest his soul, Stan Lee, Stan the man. He's the one that kept me in comics. Batman got me there, but Stan and his universe, it opened up endless possibilities for me as a kid. So that was my great escape as a kid, that and hockey. Like any Canadian kid. I still remember the first hockey game I saw. I don't remember the exact date, but the year was 1976. I watched Montreal against Toronto, Maple Leaf Gardens, and needless to say, at the end of it, Toronto got squashed 4-1, and I was hooked. But the player that hooked me, and then the position that I fell in love with in hockey was goaltending. I watched Ken Dryden that night in net against Mike Palmateer. Now I'm really aging myself. But anyways, I watched the great Ken Dryden, and I thought to myself, I want to be that guy. Of course, not all dreams come true. So, needless to say, that's why I'm talking to you now, and I'm not a big hockey star like every kid dreams to be, but that's okay. Hockey still taught me a lot of lessons along the way, and I had some great memories. So it's all good. It's all good. Come from a middle class family, but with very much old school mentality. You could take that for whatever you want, but if you're my age, you probably know what I'm talking about. And if you're not my age and you're from the current generation, I almost said the F word. Almost. I stopped myself. I was gonna say, but probably not this generation because they're so circumcision stupid. That's the word I'm substituting today for the F word. You almost caught me. And I don't know. There's really not much else to tell, or at least nothing that I really want to talk about. I want you to get to know me. I don't want you to get into my personal shit, nor do I want to get into anybody else's personal shit. That's your own personal shit, not mine. I've lived in Hamilton 3 different times now. Each time, I have to say, the city's been pretty good to me. I like it. I used to work in the restaurant industry for a long time, and folks, that's where a lot of my hate comes in. Now, speaking of hate, I am a hater. I don't deny that I'm a hater. But you have to understand, when you listen to this program, I'm going to compare it to the best thing I can compare it. Bear with me for a minute here. Pro wrestling. I'm going to explain to you basically how my persona works. First off, I am no Ric Flair.
You keep your mouth shut, I'm gonna go in there and slap your face.
I'm probably more like The Rock.
And then at that point, Billy, your house started to shake, the heavens opened up, and God himself spoke to you and said this, Bob, but my name's Billy. It doesn't matter what your name is.
Now, obviously, I'm not a big movie star like The Rock. I don't even look like The Rock. But I'm not talking about physical. I'm talking about that attitude, the heel attitude.
The Rock says, who are you two Rudy Poos?
You should know by now that we are the it doesn't matter.
Oh, it doesn't matter.
That same attitude, where The Rock could go out, he'd say some quirky stuff, and in between, he'd probably, in a roundabout way, insult you, your family, where you came from, all your ancestors before you, that kind of thing. Things piss me off. So, I take that, and I take the wrestling mentality, and like any good heel, I want to raise a little controversy, but at the same time, I want to be truthful in what I say. Whether anyone else agrees with it or not, and cram it down everybody's throat. Because that is the persona of a classic heel. I approach this program very much the same way. So, in saying that, it really doesn't matter. Because at the end of the day, this is just a format and a platform for me to be an asshole and an over-the-top persona. It's not truly who I am, though. It is, but it isn't. It's me, but I amplify it. So, in saying that, I seriously have challenged anybody who's listened the last few podcasts, but I mean it. I want feedback. If you want to play the babyface wrestler, that's cool, because I'm the classic heel. I can take it, I got big shoulders. But if you get through all my bravado and all my fucking bullshit, I said the word fucking twice now, because I just love that word. But if you want to know how much I love that word, my last rant just went online. So check it out. It's the F word. It's actually pretty funny. Anyways, back to what I was saying. So, you know what? It's all good. Good feedback is good. Bad feedback is good. I just want some feedback. Because like any good heel, I need something to get some heat with, as they say in the wrestling business. I need some heat. So, I'll say it one more time in the classic hater fashion. Don't be such a butthurt bitch. Put your butt cream away and send me some input. Now, I'm hoping that maybe as you get to know me, it might be easier for people to give me feedback, or maybe we might find some common ground after all. I'm going to talk more about this on Thursday when part 2 of this discussion comes out. And hopefully after that, you'll know me a little better. And then maybe I can get to know some of you. Now, before we end this, I just have to say, never, ever, ever, ever will I ever have the persona of some jackass like Pockets. Fuck that guy.